Hi, Jenny here. Today is Monday. Happy Monday. I hope you're all doing well. Not much is going on. I just thought I would film a little update, just talking, just me talking. Been feeling emotional lately. That's all. I mean, normally my videos that I have on here are fairly upbeat and happy. And that's me. For those of you who've been watching, for those of you that know me, I'm a very positive person. I'm very upbeat, but like everybody else, I have my sad days, my down times, and I know I don't usually film that, but I don't know. Today just felt like making a video. So the emotions have been hitting me harder lately, in the last week or two. I know I still have my happy days. Yesterday we went out and celebrated some birthdays. It's my husband's and daughter's and mom's birthday this week, and so the immediate family got to go out this time, and we went to a Korean restaurant that my daughter chose. We'll put that footage in here. Smile! Yep, celebrating one birthday girl and the birthday boy here at the Korean restaurant. It's very nice. Look, they got some bobbleheads up there. Woo! Oh, we got TV. We got a hot plate. We're gonna be cooking our food. All right, I'm gonna try this. This is a pink radish, so we're gonna try this. I think I've had it before. It's crunchy like kohlrabi. It has a little tang to it.
Is that again a fish cake?
Yes. That's sweet. A little more soury. Very good. I like it. I'm gonna try this rice wine. Ooh, more! Woo! More radishes for me. Okay. Ooh. Not bad. It's got like a Sprite taste.
I know it was a big ass. Yeah.
Good one. Carrot and seaweed.
I can't question this. You're supposed to put
It's
sauce
spicy.
on it.
Carrot's good. That seaweed? It's okay. I'll try one of these fish cake things. Oh, fishy. Kind of doughy. I'm not a fish person. This other stuff is kimchi?
Yes.
Kimchi. It's really spicy. I don't care for spicy either. Just eat it. It's cold.
It's pretty firm. It's still pretty firm.
Juicy. Oh, they're just spicy. Oh, we don't need water. Not milk. Oh. Okay. Flavor. Spicy. Woo. I'll deal with it. Oh boy. Gotta mince that one down.
Spicy?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She had the kimchi.
The kimchi? Oh, my tongue's burning. Woo! Yeah.
Had zero spice tolerance.
Oh. Yeah. Woo. I'll stick with my radishes. Veggies. Yum.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we went there, and the way that works is it's a per person charge. It's an all you can eat place. We still order off the menu. We order some items, and they have like a hot plate at the table, so you cook your own meat. And so we had 2 meats. We had I think bulgogi and some pork rolls, which is kind of like a sandwich meat that they roll up. And so those we cooked, and then we also got a vegetable tray which had asparagus, onion, mushrooms, zucchini, red potato, and like a green pepper, and then a red, I think red and yellow pepper pieces. And so that was done. And they had a relish tray, and that had on there different, I guess it's pickled radish. It comes in really big pieces. It's very thinly sliced. That was really good. I enjoyed that. And then a seaweed salad and some, I think, kimchi, which is pickled cabbage, but it also has a very spicy sauce that either they marinated in. And fish cakes, which to me look like bamboo shoots. And they were kind of doughy, but yeah, they ended up tasting a little fishy, which I don't care for fish, so that wasn't for me, but the others enjoyed that. Even my husband doesn't really care for fish either. He said it wasn't bad for him. He didn't mind it. And then you get rice. Everybody gets a little bowl of rice. And that was it. So it was good. I was happy that there was food there I could eat because I wasn't sure. Knowing some of the stuff is spicy and things like that, knowing of some Korean foods that I'm like, well, I don't know. But yeah, I was happy that with the vegetables and the choice of vegetables and things like that. Like I said, the pickled radish. So there was enough to eat. I was full. So that was very nice. So we had a good time there. And then we went and visited my mom afterwards for an hour or so and got that in. So again, happy times. Yay. That was all good. And it was happy. And then, I don't know, last night going to bed, I got sad again thinking about something. At this point in time, I don't remember what. And this morning, I did some meditation, and I was just kind of crying through that. Different things that are coming up. And just thinking about different things, I guess, throughout the week, different things that, kind of bother me, upset me. One of the things, like even with my stomach, doing my massaging, again, as I mentioned before, it kind of hurts once in a while when I press on it, when I'm doing the massaging, just touching it, tactile, it still kind of hurts. Usually walking around and stuff is fine, but if by chance I bump it against something or whatever, somehow touch it or I'm not paying attention, it kind of feels like my stomach flips. And it's just like, whoo, okay, and it's just a couple second thing, but it's still just a reminder of, oh, that's still there. Still needing attention, still needing healing. And then the other thing, I've been doing my exercises. And so I know yesterday morning, doing my exercises, I started crying during that because I don't feel like I'm making progress. I mean, I've been doing these now for a week consistently. And I would think that, I'm not going to, have like big muscles or anything after this, or I'm not going to be able to, do some cartwheels and flips, but I would think at least in doing the moves that I'm doing, it would be less painful. And it feels to me like it's still the same amount of pain. And it's just like, okay, I think I'd be making progress here and that I would feel the progress again, which I'm not. So it's kind of like, okay, well, and I guess thinking of, when I go back in for my appointment this week, but I'm going to maybe get some more exercises and all that too, which is like, I'm not even making progress on these other ones and we're going to be adding more. And so I whatever. I don't know, projecting. But I suppose the other thing that yesterday, then after the exercises and as we were walking, Wayne and I took our walk and the butt was kind of feeling sore. Okay, I went to the bathroom and I had blood in my pad. And so when I wiped them all, I'm like, okay, there's no blood there. Then I kind of dabbed my butt and there was blood on the tissue there. So I took my phone, I'm looking at it and I'm like, and I didn't see where it was coming from. I don't know. But it's kind of like, okay, so the only thing I'm adding in different are like, the butt taps, squats. And if that's like too much tension on the butt area, that it's stretching it too much, that's why it was bleeding. I don't know. It could just be a fluke. Because the other exercise I'm doing, like with doing the bridge or doing the walking, the butt is clenched and it's not stretching or anything. So those exercises should be fine. But so again, I think accumulation of all these things that was just making me sad. I got my new glasses. I took you all along with my whole eyeglass shopping trip, and I did get my new glasses in, and it didn't work for me. again, I haven't had too many eye appointments. I had one, like so way back, I think when I was pregnant with my first daughter, so like 23 years ago. I know I had an eye appointment. I know for reading at that point in time I was fine. I kind of needed glasses for distance. And when I put those glasses on, it was like, yeah, I can see. It's clearer, it's nice. And then after I had my child, and within the year or whatever, I was getting headaches when I was only wearing them for driving, but I was getting headaches. And then when I went in to the eye doctor or whatever, they were like, well, yeah, this prescription is too strong for you. So your body changes with pregnancy, that's obviously after. So I've had that experience, and I don't know if it was at that time or if I had one other eye appointment after that. Then I know there was like the buy one get one free or half off or whatever. So I know I got a regular pair of glasses. Again, they're for distance, and I got sunglasses for distance. So I had those in the car. And when it's bright and sunny out and stuff, I can see just fine. It's just like when it's getting darker at nighttime. So every once in a while, or when it was bright and sunny, I was like, well, I'd wear the sunglasses. And I was putting those on, and it was blurrier with the glasses on than without them. So I thought again, well, I'm not going to wear them. I don't need them. Now I'm back at the point of, again, it's bright and sunny. I can see. When it's getting darker out, it's like, oh, I can see, but I would be happier if maybe I had a pair of glasses that would make it just a little bit clearer. And so part of why, even though you should go to the eye doctor every like 2 years or something anyways, if not every year. But so I went in to have things checked and hopefully maybe get a little something with a little further away. But at this point in time, I need glasses for reading. I usually wear, like my little readers that I wear are a 1.5. And I'm at the point now when it gets a little darker or whatever, trying to read a book, if it's smaller print, I need a 2.0. So because of that, we decided we would try progressive glasses. Okay, I've never had them before, don't know, there's like a learning curve with them and whatnot. But I tried on the first pair and they were way too strong for me, and I felt kind of drunk. It was like, woo, the floor's coming up. I was trying to reach something on the counter. I had made my breakfast or whatever, and I was going for what, and I'm just like, where am I reaching? What am I doing? So, okay. And I guess there is a type of a lens that some people this happens to. So it's actually the physical material that the lenses are made out of. So they made new lenses for me, and they also redid my prescription a little bit because the reading portion on those they made a little too strong, and I asked if I could have that less, and so the doctor made that less. And then checked with the top portion. I said, like, I still don't see completely clear. It's a little bit better when I put on the glasses, you know, the little reading chart. It was a little bit better for me, but it wasn't, and that was, I guess, where I was at, what they could do for me. That was, you know, I thought the best that there could be, which, okay, whatever, it could be, and that's fine, and it was better, so I'm like, I would go with that, it would help. And so I have the new pair of glasses, and it's much better, but it's still off. It's still just, my left lens feels more okay, but also it's interesting. If you have progressives, you know this. If you don't, you don't get it. I don't know. I was told that because of the way that they work and the way the lenses are ground, that there's this area as far as peripheral vision that it's a little bit blurry on the sides because of, again, the way that the lenses are cut. And when you're reading, there's a certain portion, there's a sweet spot, and that's where you have to look to read. And when I'm looking at a computer screen, I can kind of see that sweet spot, you know, but I can only read, you know, that portion, and it's still blurry on the sides. And so if I have to read, I have to move my head to read up and to read down and to whatever. And so for me, it's just kind of pain in the butt, not worth it. So I just put my readers on. When I put my readers on, everything is all clear and nice. And then my daughter comes home from school or work, and she looks at me and she's like, "Mom, you're not wearing your glasses." Kind of got used to me, got to train yourself. And I'm like, I know, it's not worth it to me at this point. I'm like, maybe they'll be fine for when I'm out and driving and stuff, so I haven't tried them for that yet as far as the distance. Again, like I said, left lens seems fine, right lens still just seems a little off, just seems a little, I don't know, like cloudy, or like there's like something would just lift, and then I'd be like, oh yeah. So I don't know. And yes, I should get them fixed. But that's just, it's another thing. It's just... Whew. okay. It's kind of the straw that broke the camel's back. You know, it's nothing that important. It's not life-threatening. It's not, you know, and tell myself, I'm like, you know, after everything I've been through, to being, you know, cut open, you know, having cancer, having that out, you know, having to go through all this, go through chemo and radiation, and I'm getting sad over glasses. It's like, really? Really? That's what's, you know, gonna make you cry? So I don't know. Still just, yeah, the emotions going, and so you go back to, I had that mantra of one day at a time. And it's kind of like, you know, back then I needed it. Back then that was big stuff I was going through. That was, you know, heavy duty. Going through everything so new, and learning about, you know, how chemo works and all the side effects, and going through all that, and going through the radiation, and going through surgery. That was all big stuff, and I had to have that reality of, yeah, one day at a time. Now, it's kind of regular life. Granted, I guess that's too, I feel frustrated that I'm like, I feel like I should be, like, I should be completely healed. I should just be running regular life now. And yes, reminding myself that, you know what, I keep being told it takes a year. It takes a year to completely heal. And I get that, and I know that. But then again, I just feel I should be done. I should be healed. That's the way I've kind of felt through this whole thing. Like, okay, I've done with whatever, and I should be healed. I done with, you know, did surgery in 3 weeks. I should have been healed and up and running around. So back to my message of, you know, patience. I need to have patience. I need to take the time and relax, and I still feel the emotions. Still gotta feel your feels and get through it. But it's just kind of like, okay, I just, like I said, I just seem to feel things just a little bit more so. Because again, this would be just little stuff. I mean, okay, I'll get through it. It's just like, yeah, whatever. And then again, I've had it before where, yeah, I get my sad days or get whatever after enough of whatever else going on, or other people, you know, being sad around me, or, you know, and I kind of take that on, but I don't, but it's still just the atmosphere, and it's just kind of like, okay, you know, gotta rebuild, gotta refill my cup, get back to be positive. And just lately it's been kind of here. And I'm just kind of like, okay, I need to refill. And it's not coming that easily. Normally it would take me a day or so, and then boom, I'm good. And it's not. So we'll see how this goes. Got, you know, again, appointments this week. I have the pelvic floor therapy on Thursday, acupuncture on Friday. So we'll go through that. And again, I guess, you know, maybe they're too thinking I've got these, you know, appointments again in the wings, and the, you know, knowing again I've got, you know, 2 appointments every week for a while. That just to make sure that I have that in mind, and then to work around other things, what's going on. Like right now, one of our cars has some issues, got what we think is a ball bearing going. So then it's a matter of making the time, figuring out what time I have to make sure I can get the car in to get that fixed. Which very gratefully my mechanics can get me in this Friday, so I'm so happy about that, because Cassie usually doesn't work on Fridays, but every once in a while they'll throw a Friday in there for her, and otherwise we kind of have that day clear for that car. But this Friday she has off, and the mechanic can fit me in, so thank you, universe, that all worked out. So that's positive, right? Fill it up a little. My girlfriend's so cute. We talk about, you know, she came up with that anytime she's feeling sad or off or something's going on, she's always like, is Mercury in retrograde? Are the stars aligned? You know, is there a full moon? What's going on? And so today I posted on Facebook that I was just feeling emotional and feeling sad and frustrated, and so she put in there, which, you know, today is a full moon. Granted, it's kind of funny. Is it a full moon? Is a solar eclipse happening? You know, is Mercury in retrograde? It's like, so that was funny. That made me laugh. But In any case, that's where I am today. So I hope you guys are doing well. You're feeling good. I still send prayers of light and love out to you all every night when I go to bed. That's my time to do my prayers, and I go through all my, immediate family, and then go out to my friend group, and go to my Facebook group, and go to my YouTube group. And I go around the world, go from state to state of people that if I know exactly where they live, then I'm like, oh, in Michigan, I've got some peeps there that I know, and in fact, there's a YouTuber there that I've watched, Take Control Beauty, and Barb went through cancer all last year also. She had cancer of the breast and spread to her spine. She is also in remission now, so that's wonderful, but she's still in some pain. But kind of doing a little bit of that journey too. She didn't post too much, but still knowing that that was going on, and she's also just a really neat lady, wonderful and positive. And always putting out the positive message of telling, her listeners, her peeps, that saying that you're a good person and love you for who you are, and it's just live your life. And then another one that I watch is the Baking Diva, and she's over in North Carolina, and her husband was just diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. And so that was kind of like a oof. She's had a lot going on in her family. I think her daughter had breast cancer a couple of years ago. Her son had something going on. I'm forgetting what, but I believe he had to have some type of a surgery, either in the brain or something like that, to help him with whatever, which I believe did. And now her husband's going through this, and it's just like, holy smokes, it's a lot for one family. Over the years, thank goodness too, to be able to, not have it all at once, but that just kind of hit. And then TiffanyThinks, talked about her. She's over in London, and things she's going through. But her last scan, I think, is she's getting a phone call instead of an in-person visit. Got changed to that, so she's all excited about that, and think it's got to be good news for doing it that way. And then Bill over there, same thing. I think our cancer journey has also kind of started together. So he had been putting out videos. He was able to have a reversal surgery on his ostomy, and he had some trouble with that, but ended up that things were going okay. And then he hadn't posted for a long time, and I was kind of thinking about him, thinking that he would post a video, maybe a cute little ditty on the guitar, but he did post a video just this last week, and he has skin cancer now. So his wife had found a suspicious mole that they checked out, and now he's got a couple other ones he has to have removed, but he's thinking everything will be okay. So he's okay with that, as opposed to he's like, Jen, after everything you and I have been through, this is kind of a walk in the park. But again, I pray for him and that all that, really goes okay. And that's kind of what I do. To go through the different, like I said, going around the world. So I'm in London, other, YouTubers over there, I know whatever, or, then go over to South Korea and the K-pop bands I like to watch and listen to. Over to Australia, and do something, and I said in the United States, go to California, and somebody there I know that just got, I think, diagnosed with Crohn's within the last couple months, and so praying for him and everything goes well. And Maggie, LetsTalkIBD, she's over in Pennsylvania. So all of that kind of stuff. So I go through the states, and I go through, and with you guys I go through the ones that I know, just a general. It's like, God bless all you guys, light and love to every one of you, because I appreciate you so much. I appreciate that you watch my videos, you're coming along with me on my journey, that you offer me up your prayers and help me along. So again, yes, I really appreciate that, and I do think of you guys. So in that case, we'll end it there. I hope you're all doing well. Keep it positive, and go make it a great day. Bye-bye.